Can you believe we're this deep into the NFL season? We got to make every second count. With DraftKings Sportsbook, you can make the most out of every game day. Bet on your favorite teams for a shot at winning big bucks. New customers can score $150 instantly in bonus bets for betting $5 on any matchup. Get in on the action with DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. Download the app now. Use code Shannon. New customers can score $150 instantly in bonus bets for betting just $5 on the NFL. Only on DraftKings Sportsbook with code Shannon. The crown is yours. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us. Welcome to another episode of Nightcap. Make sure you click that like. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. You have gotten us to 404,000 subs, and we greatly appreciate that. 404,000. I'm your favorite.
Hey, boy, I appreciate y'all, man. I love y'all, man. Like 400,000. Do you understand? Like, I'm just learning about YouTube. So after the way people explain it to me, do you know how amazing that is to get to 400,000 in such a short amount of time? Yeah,
I do.
Dang.
Yeah. So thank you guys for clicking that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Thank you for helping us get to 404,000 subs. I'm your favorite sports unc, Shannon Sharpe. He's your favorite number 85, Bengal legend. Guy that's extremely happy because his Bengals won the game tonight. Chad Ochocinco Johnson. We've also pinned Shea by Laportier at the top of the screen. Make sure you go grab your bottle for you or a loved one with the holidays right around the corner. So thank you again. Click that like button, click that subscribe button, and make sure you get notified when Nightcap with Unc and Ocho is coming to YouTube. The Bengals beat the Jags in overtime, Ocho. Jake Browning, 32 of 37, 354, a touchdown. Trevor Lawrence suffers a nasty ankle injury, and it's just not about this game. It's about the ramifications moving forward, because the Texans are right there nip and tuck on their heels in the AFC South. And if he's down for any substantial amount of time, this could be the opportunity the Texans need to overtake the Jags. But let's talk about your Bengals. Get a hard-fought victory on the road to keep their playoff hopes alive. 34-31, Jake Browning, 32 of 37, 354 to touchdowns. What'd you like about your Bengals tonight?
They had a balanced attack. They had a healthy dose of not just the run, but also play action. Little RPO a little bit, not full RPO, because Browning is not one that's like Lamar Jackson to be able to run the ball. A nice dose of passes to T, to Tyler. Chase had some big catches tonight, big clutch catches. And we look good. We look very efficient. I think Browning looked exactly like I expect him to look, outside of how he looked last week. Okay, now you got 2 weeks under your belt. You got receivers that make your job somewhat easy. All you have to do is put the ball in the vicinity. You don't have to do much. You don't have to play hero ball. Let them take care of everything else. And this is what you got today. You had a quarterback that all we need you to do is be efficient. Don't turn the ball over. Don't throw any picks. Take what the defense gives you and make sure we have a chance to win the game towards the end. And that's exactly what we got from him.
Yeah, I think T. Higgins coming back was a big boost for them. Obviously, now you got a guy that can also beat one-on-one coverage when they start rolling coverage towards Chase. But Chase made some big-time catches. He had a big touchdown run. That third, I think it was a third down when he caught it. He bobbled it and still somehow secured the catch before he went down. And I think that ended up leading to a field goal. It's those type of plays that really sets him apart from some of the other receivers, and that's what you expect from a 1A receiver. Guys make tough plays in tough situations. But you're right, the Bengals played really well last night. I mean, tonight. Last night.
Yeah. It's past midnight. You're right.
Yeah, it's past midnight. They played well last night. But they needed this, Ocho. They really needed this victory to keep their playoff hopes alive. They couldn't afford to lose any more games because the Texans, like I said, but the Texans had already gone and beaten them. So the Texans do own the head-to-head matchup. But now your situation where you get a little closer to Jacksonville because we don't know their situation. I think also the Broncos are also 6-6. And so you got the 4 division winners that get automatic berth, and then you have 3 wild cards. So every game matters. And so but I Trevor Lawrence, man, that was Parker Washington The reason why this happened is because Trevor wanted to throw the ball, and he over there bull jabbing in the route. Yeah. Bro, get your head around.
Yeah, I was looking at number 2 on the replay. Like, what was he doing? It's
number
like
11. Number 11.
Yeah, it seemed
you mean the 2 receiver, but number 11.
Yeah. It seemed like he thought it was like a run the way he came off the ball.
You saw that too?
Yeah, like he wanted to block somebody. I don't know where the miscommunication was at, but he was right there. All he had to do was just turn. But
turn around.
Miscommunication between him and the quarterback. And it's unfortunate. I know what Trevor got just based on what happened. It's a high ankle sprain.
Mm-hmm.
It's a high ankle sprain.
Because he's planning, and the left tackle
stepped on his ankle.
Hendricks bulls him back.
Yeah.
So now he's trying to brace, trying to catch him.
Yeah.
And now he steps on Trevor's ankle, rolls it over.
All that weight, man.
All that weight.
All that
weight. Yeah. Woo. And you know, when you see a guy slam the ground, he knows he's injured.
Yeah.
He takes his helmet off on the field. He slams it to the turf.
Yeah.
He knows he's injured. This ain't something like, okay, just let me get to the sideline, retape it. I'll be okay. No, I'm injured, guys. Yeah. I'm injured.
Yeah, that high ankle sprain was a joke.
Let's get to this, Ocho. This is what I want you to do. Your boy, Zach Wilson.
Yeah, that's my Zach Wilson. That's my boy.
I'm going to make sure you steal your boy after this.
Yeah.
The Jets reportedly want to make the switch at quarterback. The team is leaning towards Zach Wilson to take back over, but he's reluctant to stepping back in.
Hell no.
Hold on. Aaron Rodgers reached out to Zach in an effort to advise him to resume the role as starter, but Wilson remained apprehensive due to the perceived injury risk.
Hell no. And I don't blame him. Man, listen. That's like, stay with me a little bit now. Stay with me, baby. The people that are watching,
I ain't leaving.
The people that are watching, stay with me. Let's say you have a girlfriend in high school, right? And y'all are dating, and all of a sudden, you know what she say? You know what? This ain't really working out. I don't even want to be with you no more. And she go on and deal with somebody else. And you know what? She don't really like him because he ain't nothing like you. You know what? I'm gonna come on. You know what? I messed up. I ain't really mean that. Yeah, I think we should rekindle things and get back together. Man, if you don't get up out my face, man, the disrespect of what the Jets are trying to do, similar to what they doing to Mac Jones over there. Oh, bench you, put somebody else in, bench you. Man, Zach say, I ain't going for that. Do you see what happened with Trevor Siemian? Did you see what he had to deal with? And you think I'm finna go back in the game and deal with that? When you tried to put the onus and the blame of the struggles of our team on me and use me as a scapegoat, man, please. I don't blame you.
You played in the league a long time. Yes, so you tell me what you think the other 31 teams are thinking. Are you done with the NFL? Or you want to go somewhere? So I want you to tell me, what are the other teams thinking? You tell me what his teammates are thinking. See, I told you from the jump, he wasn't the guy. But go ahead. Tell me what you think the other 31 teams are thinking.
I'm not sure. But I think the other.
You are sure.
Yeah,
okay. Hold on. The reports are coming out.
Yeah.
They want to put a player back in the game.
Why?
But he's reluctant or apprehensive.
To get him killed? Would you want to get him killed? Okay. I'm just saying, you want to get him. You want to get him killed? The other 31 teams. Listen, stay with me. Let me finish. The other 31 teams, the management, the GMs, the people in the front office, and the other 53 players on the other 31 teams, they can see. They watch film. They play the Jets. They can see what's happening. They can see what's happening to the quarterback position at the Jets. What are they going to say?
He ain't the leader. He ain't going to lead. Ain't nobody want him in the team. Ain't nobody want him on their team. He ain't no leader.
The sky don't lie, man.
Ocho. So let me ask you a question.
I ain't rolling with that one.
I want you to hear me out.
I ain't rolling with that one.
So Zach Wilson will be the first guy that got benched and been asked to go back and resume his starting role. Are you telling me in the 105-year history of the NFL, Zach Wilson will be the first guy, regardless of position, to lose his job and then been asked to go resume his job?
You want him to get killed? I'm just asking you.
I want him to do his effing job.
He tried to do it. How you gonna do it running for your life? How the fuck he gonna do his job running for his life? Getting his head knocked off. He can't even do a goddamn 3-step drop. How is he gonna do his job? Please explain. He got benched.
He wasn't reading the coverages, even when it was a 3-step drop.
He got benched, right? He got benched. He got benched because he wasn't able to do a job. He wasn't able to play efficient football. They put Trevor Siemian in there. What changed? What happened different?
Nothing changed.
Nothing
he got
at all.
hurt.
So why you want to go back and do a job when he couldn't do it the first goddamn time?
Because that's his job as a football player. You don't get to determine, well, since you bench me, I'm going to sit on the sidelines and sulk. Your job is an NFL football. So let me ask you a question. So guess what? So I don't have to pay it?
Huh?
My ass. Do I have to pay
it? Hey, listen, I love you. I love you to death. I know exactly what you're talking about. I know exactly where you're coming from, but I'm standing with Zach Wilson on this. You ain't finna send me out there no goddamn collateral damage to get my ass kicked. I ain't got nothing to work with. I ain't got nothing to work with.
Don't worry. Don't have me. I'm a suspended for conduct detrimental. I'm a suspended for conduct detrimental.
Don't have me in no wheelchair. Talk about you don't want to kick it. Nah, don't do me like that.
I'm going to have to suspend him for conduct detrimental to the team. You ain't got to play. I'll sit you down.
That's fine.
You ain't going to get no checks, though.
Put me out there like that is conduct detrimental to my mental health. Put me out there like that is conduct.
What you think his teammates been thinking? How you think they've been living? When he was out there been sucking for 2.5 years.
Nah, it ain't him. Well, who in the hell has been great at the quarterback position for the Jets since Joe Namath? Since you want to blame Zach Wilson for the past 2 years, what about the other 20 years? What about the other 20? How far back do we need? How far back do we need to go?
So let me ask you a question: Is Mark Sanchez better than Zach Wilson? Because he got him in 2 AFC Championship games, riding a top-notch defense. So I'm gonna ask you again.
Whoa! Who got him there? A top-notch what?
Defense.
Okay, thank you.
Whoa! So now hold on. Now I want you to know. Hey, Chad, y'all chime in. Chad Ochocinco told me the Jets defense like that.
The Jets defense is like they are like that.
Oh, they are.
Yeah. And you know what? The Jets offense is like that because they got Alan Lazard and they got motherfucking Garrett Wilson. Man, so you want to know who the problem is? Can I tell you who the problem is?
Yeah. Who?
The play calling. The play calling.
Oh, I don't know. I want to trust you, but I don't know if I can trust you. Because I know you told me Chase Claypool just needed a change of scenery from Pittsburgh, from Chicago. And when the last time you heard Chase Claypool's name called in Miami?
Well, goddamn, they got goddamn Tyreek, goddamn Hill, and Jalen.
That's not what you told me. You told me Chase Claypool is a vending machine.
What you want?
Hold on. Where's the vending machine? You know what a vending machine is, don't you, Unc? You know what a vending machine is?
Yeah.
They got a whole lot of things.
Yeah.
Sometimes they got sodas. Sometimes they got chips. Sometimes they got a gum.
Right.
You know, I've seen vending machines that had cell phone cameras.
Right.
You just give me all these.
But hold on. When you got a vending machine, if ain't nobody putting no goddamn quarters in you, ain't nobody buying shit. So what you want to do?
Because everybody know the material in there is defective. Old ass soda. Who drinking soda that's been in there half the can because it done evaporated?
Nah, they ain't got nothing to do with it. But listen, I understand what you're saying, and the people in the chat, I want you to listen and stay with me and have a better understanding and really think about what's going on over there in New York. You're not going to use Zach Wilson as a scapegoat and understand the troubles and the struggles that we are having offensively. And then you're going to bench me and say, well, damn, okay, I'm the issue. We're struggling. And then put somebody else in for me. And you see him get killed as well. And obviously Aaron Rodgers, when he, the few plays he did play, he was having to run for his life in just a short amount of time. And nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. And now to tell me, oh, now, we want you to go back in there. Hell no. You got me fucked up. Oh, excuse me. I almost cursed. I apologize.
Don't worry about it. You ain't got to go in there. Yeah. We ain't got to worry about paying you either.
I mean, he gonna get that check for all that bullshit y'all putting him through.
Not if I suspend him. Let me ask you a question. If the Bengals told Ochocinco to go,
suspended for what? They need to suspend the goddamn front office who got the goddamn team so goddamn incompetent the past 30 years.
You right.
And not building the right team for the goddamn fans of New York goddamn city. They need to suspend.
You
Who
made
the call?
That drafted Zach Wilson.
Who do the goddamn drafting? Who do the drafting with the Jets?
Whoever drafted Zach Wilson made a huge mistake.
Yeah, well, shit.
But it was the same guy that drafted Quinn Williams.
Whoever been doing the drafting for the Jets the past 20, 30 years, That's the problem.
I don't know about 20, 30 years, but I know a guy, that same guy that drafted Zach Wilson, drafted Quentin Williams. That's pretty good. Drafted Sauce Gardner.
Yeah,
that's pretty good.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, he drafted Garrett Wilson. That's pretty good.
That's very good. That's very
okay.
good. Yeah,
okay.
Very good. But there's a certain position that matters in sports, especially when it comes to the NFL. When it comes to the NFL, you're only as good as your quarterback. You're only going to go as far as your quarterback.
What's up here and what's in here?
Supporting cast.
What's up here and what's in here, Ocho? What's up here and what's in here, Ocho?
You already know what the deal is out there.
Yeah, I know.
Y'all not finna use Zach as no goddamn. Talk about some. Come on. Now that's like, and you know good and well, if some chick left you and things didn't go well with the next dude and she came back trying to holler at you again, you're a tough girl. You better kick rock.
Ocho, you got to look at a situation like this.
Don't even play at my top like that.
Ocho, but you got to look at it like this is like a job.
Yes, sir.
I mean, you might get demoted on the job. Now, you can either leave the job or they says, okay, it didn't work out. We want you to resume your role. You can say, hell no.
Right.
And they say, I'm going to fire you or I'm going to suspend you for conduct detrimental. The choices are yours.
Where's the conduct detrimental?
If they try to put you back in,
putting him in harm's way off of what? Have you been watching the Jets this season? Have you put him out there?
I've been watching the Jets.
That's conduct detrimental.
Ocho, anytime you play in a football game, Jack, I'm at a risk. Zach Wilson's at a risk.
Yeah.
You were at a risk. Yeah. Everybody was at a risk.
You're right.
But the problem is that I couldn't, if Mike and them tried to put me in, if Brian Billy and them tried to put me in, nah, y'all ain't been rocking with me this long.
That's
y'all
different.
Go head on.
Come on, Unc. You ain't built like that. That's different. You ain't built like that. And the onus of the team, the franchise is not on your shoulders. That's completely different. Now the quarterback position, especially quarterbacks in general, they're very fragile. They're very fragile. Obviously, based on
Ocho.
Yes, sir.
If Ocho,
yeah,
how you gonna look at your quarterback? And you know what we going through as a team.
Right.
And regardless of position.
Right.
And he said, we out there fighting.
Yeah. Fighting what? Fighting what?
The Jets still think they got a chance.
Fighting who?
The Jets are playing. You don't think that defense playing hard?
Yeah. Of course
you don't think Garrett Wilson out there busting his ass?
The defense is playing extremely well. They are still playing extremely well, even though the offense at this point in the season they've been up and down. They've been up and down. Zach Wilson tried to do the best that he could with what he had to work with. I honestly, no bullshit. I still think it's the play calling because there's too much talent offensively with Breece Hall, Garrett Wilson, and Alan Lazard, and creativity that they can have offensively where it should look the way it does. That's all I've been saying. That's all I've been saying.
But here's the thing. I'm not saying that's not the case. But just because I got a crappy boss, that does not excuse me from doing my job.
Right.
That's the problem that he's running into. Let's just say, for the sake of argument, I agree with everything that you said.
Yes, sir.
That Nathaniel Hackett, we saw how he looked miserably in Denver, and we see how he's looking now. All those things may be true, but that does not absolve me of my responsibility of going out there and playing to the best of my ability.
Yes, sir.
I can't. You just told me. I remember I told you about the quarterback and having confidence and a belief. You was like, I don't give a damn about no belief. I got a responsibility to do my job. I gotta go out there and be.
Right.
So what happened to your responsibility to go to do your job?
Well, I mean, I was talking about coming from a place of me being me and me going to do.
So you want a guy like that? You want a guy like that leading you?
Oh,
that guy right there.
Listen, if that guy would lead me, he wouldn't be going through the issues he's going through right now. He wouldn't be going through them issues. He wouldn't be going through me. Man, listen, man, you better check my resume. Don't play at me.
Hold on. So it's not the play calling.
Come first. Okay. I wouldn't care what the play. I don't care. Nathaniel Hackett can call what he wants. When I break that huddle, I say, Zach, if the safety's in the middle of the field, I don't care what the play call. Let that bitch come my way. I'm gonna make your job easy. You got the right one. I'm gonna make your job easy.
Yeah. I mean, look at how it looked last year when the other quarterback was in there with Garrett Wilson. He won Offensive Player of the Year, Rookie of the Year. He didn't have to be Einstein. He just had to have marginal competence.
That's it. But again, who's calling the plays again?
Nathaniel Hackett.
Okay. I ain't gonna. I listen. I'm not one to talk about people, but I mean, let's talk about the elephant in the room before we get to blaming Zach Wilson. But anyway, let's go.
Well, the poll we got 3,000 votes so far.
Yeah.
57% we agree with Unc, 43% agree with you.
Come on, man. But 57%. What y'all doing now? Think about your job. Think about your workplace. If your boss played with your head like that, you know what? I don't even really think you the one for the job. Where you working at? So we're gonna move on to Larry. We're gonna move on to Larry and let Larry do it. They get Larry and that motherfucker for a week, and then your boss come back to you. You know what? Larry wasn't it, man. Larry wasn't it. Yeah, you think you could come on back? Hell no. Don't play me like that.
You just hold on. Didn't you just tell me, as hard as the economy is right now, and these godforsaken times, that people could just turn down jobs, and the holidays right around the corner?
That holiday around the corner now.
Exactly. So guess what? When Larry did pan out, and your boss come back and say, "Hey, you think you can fill back in?" What you think they're gonna say when the holidays right around the corner? I sure can. That's exactly what they're gonna say.
Okay, that was a horrible analogy. I'm hoping people understand where I'm coming from, but I understand. I'm going to empathize with Zach because he's done all he can. You think about training camp and all-season program and all the work you put in, and things aren't panning out, and they sit you down, and all of a sudden they try another quarterback, and you on the bench, you like, damn, they tried me. Look at the fucking bullshit I got to deal with, and then now you want me to come back and don't get me started, man.
Ocho, I got Nathaniel High Voltage 52 donated to $20. Another show, Ocho. Another $20. Hey, Ocho.
Yo.
Just cause my job causes me stress, I still got to show up if I want to get paid in this damn economy. Everyone thinks I'm a Cowboy hater because of my critiques. Objective Cowboy fan. Hey, Nathan High Voltage 52. Didn't I tell you there's no such thing as objective and Cowboy fans merge together? But I appreciate you, man. I really appreciate you, Nathan, watching the show, man. It means a lot to us that we have so many regular people that tune in on Sundays, Mondays, and Thursdays. Definitely. Sometimes we're going to have, coming up in the very near future, we're going to have some Saturday night games. So we really appreciate it. But we understand you're absolutely right. Just because your boss stresses you out, if you want to get paid in this economy, mortgage, car note, utilities, grocery.
Listen, I like where you're going with it. I like where you're going with it, but I don't like the it's not a fair assessment to really compare the NFL athlete with us working people. You know, you can't.
You got a job, show your ass up and do your job. Ocho, there have been a lot of times coaches have said something, done things. I still got to do my job. It does not absolve me of doing my job because they pissed me off. Man, y'all ain't called no plays for me last week. I ain't running no route.
Right. I'm with you. I'm with you. Right and you're wrong at the same time. Can I say that?
Okay.
Two things. Two things can be true. Two things can be true. But I'm still siding with Zach for the disrespect of what they doing and understanding what, he
disrespecting the Jets with that play.
All right, I ain't gonna say that. You right. I'm gonna agree with you. You right.
Make sure you subscribe to Nightcap, the podcast feed, wherever you listen to your podcast. Please make sure you drop a follow and a review.
Yeah.
We want you, our listening audience, our viewing audience, drop us what you like, what you didn't like, what should we talk more about? Did we not talk about your team enough? We want you to review us. We want you to give us a critique, good, bad, or indifferent, what you like, dislike about Nightcap. We greatly appreciate your reviews. We greatly appreciate your feedback because our job is to get better.
Yeah.
And we can't get better if we don't know what we're not good at.
So
if there's something you like for us to improve, is there something you like for us to talk more about? We have no problem because this is our show and we can move it in any direction that we want to. We're the bosses. Excuse me. That's the best part. That's the best part about having a podcast is that you get to become, in our situation, we get to become our own bosses.
Yeah.
So just let us know. Thank you for make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and we greatly appreciate it. Ocho, I don't know if you saw this today. There was a picture going viral of a date finishing off her entire plate What would be your thoughts if your date finished her entire plate?
That's what I'm talking about. When you go on a date, that's the problem today, man. You go on a date, women all about being cute. They all about being cute and, oh, I'm going to eat a little bit, or I'm shy, or I'm timid, I'm scared to eat in front of them. Boy, you get one of them women, Unc, man. Listen, when you get one of them women, you take on a date, she look at the menu, she's assertive, she know what she want, she order food, look at you, baby, you good? Okay, I'm finna get in this. You need anything? No? Okay, boom. And she going to work. Man, that's what I'm talking about. Them your day ones. Them your day ones, them the ones you keep around. All the motherfucking cute shit and trying to pretend you somebody and
I eat a salad.
Yeah, I eat salad and I don't really do this on the first night, but with the drinks. I'm good. I don't want none of that. Be yourself. I don't want to meet your representative. Every time you go on a date, you're meeting somebody representative. Please show your true colors from day one so it ain't no surprises down the goddamn line. If you're greedy, be greedy on the first date.
Yeah.
Be greedy on the first date.
I just know I got to work harder to make sure I feed you. Hell, I'd rather close you than feed you. You eat like that.
That's it. That's all to it, man. I never forget. Me and baby went, obviously on, went on our first date, man. And man, goddamn. Did you eat today?
Yeah.
Man, she was going.
Because I know
I
just want one time to say, Shannon, I want one time to say, somebody tell me, say, Shannon, I'm going to take you out to dinner.
Yeah.
I ain't going to eat for 3 days. When I get done with ass, you going to think I'm Joey Chestnut. I'll be like, he ate 70 hot dogs. When I get done with all the plates, Ocho, I'm going to have them looking at me like, who got about to play? You know how that girl had ordered those 48 oysters?
Yeah. Yeah, she was tripping. She was tripping.
Yeah, I'm about to tell something. I don't want you, that don't be that great. I want you to be, hey, order something, eat it all, baby. I ain't judging you. I'm not judging you.
Yeah,
look, if you want to get an appetizer, take off.
Yeah.
You want to get a salad, take off.
Wait,
you want to get an entree?
That ain't what you said. Now, what you told. I know the chat. They watching. They watch the show.
What?
Now, what you told the chat? What come with lobster?
Oh, no. I'm talking about no. Hold on, Ocho. I ain't have no bread like that then.
Oh, okay. You got
I
money.
ain't have
no
bread
now.
like that. No. I got a little bread now.
Okay.
But still don't order no lobster now. Come on now. We can get the salmon, or we can get a piece of fish.
Yeah.
We can get the Dover sole. We can get the Scottish salmon.
Yes, sir.
Come on now. We can be sensible now.
Okay. I'm just checking. I had the context. I had the context wrong. My bad.
Yeah, y'all coming in and trying to get the seafood tower. They got 3 lobster tails, 4 crab claws, scallops, oysters. Come on now.
Okay, you're right.
Come on now. But I would excuse me, I wouldn't have a problem if I went on a date and she ate everything. I mean, I'm expecting it. I mean, you said you wanted to go out to eat.
Yeah. But
so, I mean, and it's not last minute because I'm not a last minute type of a guy. So
that's the only problem. Ladies, I'm sure there are a lot of women in the chat, man. If you go on a date, you're going on dates with dudes, man. Stop trying to impress, man. Stop trying to do all this, all this cute shit, man. Be yourself. Show him what he's going to have to expect. You go eat, you're gonna eat, be greedy. Use your fork, use your hands, all that cute shit, man.
There's certain things, shit, chicken, ribs, those are hand food. They're not food that you cut. Yeah, they're not food that you cut off with a fork and do all that trying to be cute.
Yeah. Hey, matter of fact, if you get ribs, you get dirty, you know how the ribs be up under your nails. Take your finger, take your finger, take with all the ribs and stuff on it and the barbecue sauce, man, put it in his mouth on the first date.
Huh?
Yeah, man.
No, whoa, Ocho. Now you speeding now. We're in the school zone. You can't go more than 15, 20 miles an hour in the school zone.
No,
you're speeding.
No, I'm not speeding. I got my seatbelt on. I got my seatbelt on. But listen, we got to understand now, you're going on dates with the sole purpose of reaching the end goal. We know what the end goal is. Ain't nothing wrong with a little foreplay before you get there. That's what the That's what
no finger. No, come on, Ocho. Ocho, we got to build up to that. That's like 6 months in.
Man,
hold on. I'm finna
6 months.
Ocho, I'm finna do one of you. I'm finna pull you. Yeah, I gotta take my glass off on that
one. Who waiting 6 months?
Hold on. Okay. Maybe 6 months is a little long. But you licking fingers on the first night?
Man, the first licking fingers and toes. What you talking about?
Not on the first night, Ocho.
Man, the
God.
first man, listen. If anybody in the chat from Miami, listen, boy, me and Rail, I can tell you our business because we family. We family, and everybody watching, we family. And I don't have nothing to be ashamed of. First night, boy, we was in Okeechobee at the Executive Palace, $30 room with a disco ball in the jacuzzi. Yeah. Listen, I ain't got time to play no game with you.
Ocho.
What you try? Man, hold on. Listen, stay
Ocho.
with me now. I'm 45, 55 years old. I'm about to kick the bucket in a minute. What you trying to do? We gonna be together or not? I ain't got time to be going on 3 dates. I ain't got time to be no 90-day rule. I ain't got time for that shit. What you
Ocho?
Listen,
Ocho.
When you go, man, I ain't got time to waste.
So you going for all the O's, toes, elbows, and you ain't but one more left.
Huh? Oh, man, listen, boy, listen. When you go to the car wash, you want your shit detailed, don't you? When you go to the car wash, you want your shit detailed, don't you? From the toes to the feet, from head to toe, boy, everything, back to front, everything getting touched, boy.
Ocho, I can't get full service on the first night. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got my $15. I ain't got my $15. Give me one of them quick watches. Man, you going for a full detail. You get the in, the out, the engine, everything. Come on, Ocho.
You know what's funny is that I have a better understanding. You know, when you're younger, you're in your 20s, you're a teenager. I understand the waiting and understanding the process and the process of getting to know. But as you get older, you understand, the gray area, the in between, and the understanding that when you meet somebody, you're meeting a representative of themselves. You don't see their true colors until you've been together for 3 or 6 months, or if they've already gotten what they wanted to attain from you, which normally 9 times out of 10, if the sex is good, they're gonna be around anyway. So why not get it out the way?
They're gonna come back.
Why not get it out? Just get out the way. As you get older, you don't want to play that game no more, Unc. I ain't want to play that game. Real, listen, we meeting. Where we gonna go to dinner? Where we gonna go to? You want to go eat? We went at 8. Boom, man. Sweetie, they got some nice rooms over here in Hialeah, man. $30 rooms, man, at the Executive Palace. I ain't really trying to spend no money like that. What you trying to do? Oh, yeah. Now, 4 years later, where we at? We get married. We get married next year in the Bahamas, man. And I got you a +1. You see how that works? You see how that worked out?
That's nice.
I ain't waste no time. You don't have to waste no time.
But the fingers on and the toes on the first one,
with the barbecue sauce, with the barbecue sauce.
I don't even really be licking my hand like that.
That's the problem, Uncle. You got to live a little bit. You got to expand your horizon, man.
Well, I got to go to the bathroom and wash your hands for you. Like you're a little kid. Like mama wash the hand with the little kid, dad wash the hands.
Yeah.
I got to wash your hand myself.
No, you don't have to do that.
You got to do that, Ocho.
You got to give your. Listen, I want you to be healthy, baby. I want you to be around the C90. You got to give your immune system practice. You don't need to. It's okay to be dirty sometimes. Give your immune system time to practice. If you always cleaning yourself, your body ain't getting no practice on the inside. Come on now.
I don't know about that one, Ocho. I'm gonna have to get that one some thought.
Hey, listen, I'm feeling good. We're gonna be on this motherfucker 3 hours a night because I'm feeling good.
Ocho, check this out. Rail's friend, the doctor, just donated $500 again. Woo! She said, happy holidays. I'd like to invite you as my +1 to an event hosted by one of your fellow Hall of Fame brethren. I'm on the board. I will apprise Rail of the details. Cheers.
Yes, sir. That's 2,000. That's 2,000, boy. Hey, Unc, listen here, Unc. Unc, I ain't never seen nothing like this. This is what I'm talking about. Ladies, take notes. In life, it's okay to be assertive. When you see something you want, you go for it. You drop little hints, you drop little dimes, you do things that get you in the dough.
So in other words, I'm listening to you. So you like sex on the first day. The first night, you good with that?
Huh?
You good with sex on the first day?
What you waiting for? If you're grown, what you waiting for? See, this is the problem. Now you sit around here. Let's stay with me now, baby. You sit around here and you go through all these motherfucking traditional motherfucking values and morals and all that shit. You do your little 3 months and all of a sudden you do it and it's bad. Then what you gonna do? Now you done wasted 3 months of your goddamn time. Waited 3 months of your goddamn time, and now you don't want no more of that bullshit. But I waited 3 months for this shit. This whack. She all off rhythm, and she's doing this, and like, come on, man, it's in people in the chat. Don't be laughing. I know some of you laughing because you've been through it, and you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah. I'm about the first day. I'm about the first night. I'm about the first hour. That's too long. I ain't got that kind of time. Ocho, like you said, I'm 55. I don't know how much time. I need to go to get out of here.
Listen, sometimes, listen, they're different strokes for different folks. I'm just telling you me. I mean, what's worked for me as I've gotten old in life and understanding all that waiting and all that, going through all the rigmarole, it doesn't change the end result, no matter what you do. It doesn't change the end result. Gonna be the end result, no matter what.
If I rock with you, it could be the first night, the second night. If I ain't gonna rock with you, I can wait a week, I can wait a month, I can make 6 months.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yep. There's nothing in ladies. It's
and look, I'm not saying there's anything wrong. If you want to wait, that's a personal preference. I'm not here to judge what you do or what you and your partner, the agreement that you guys have, or whatever it is. Like, hey, I need 30 days, I need 45 days, I need 60 days.
Right. Listen, you could wait 2 years, you could wait 1 day.
Yeah.
Whatever his intentions are, regards to how long you wait, he is going to be there if you are that one.
Real talk. Oh, Ocho, you make things happen for real. See, I was in a situation like I made reservations, and the place that I made reservations to, it caught a fire, so it was closed. So I called her. Yes, the restaurant had closed. So I called her and tell her, said, hey, look, we're not gonna be able to go out to eat, because the restaurant closed. Because she's like, why did it close? I said, it burned down. You know what she said to me?
You was lying.
She said, what the F that got to do with me? Whoa. She said, you that in, right?
Whoa,
you Shannon Sharpe.
She talked to you like that for real?
She said, you that in, right? She said, you Shannon Sharpe. You Big Balls McGee.
Nah, that's a liability. That's a liability.
Make it happen. I was like, oh, really?
That's a liability.
Say, hold up. You told me you was that boy dog. I had to get on the phone and had to make up, because Ocho, I don't like, for me, I don't really like to call establishments and tell people who I am. I'll go through the proper channels. I'll call, can I get a reservation? For such and such. If they booked up, I'll call, and I'll get in at another time.
Yes, sir.
I don't really like to call and say who I am to try to get in. I don't really do that. But, I know a few people. I made it happen.
Yeah.
Good thing I did.
Yeah, I don't like the way she came at you though, Unc. I don't like the way
I
don't like the way she talked to you. I don't like that.
I like that.
You did?
Yeah.
That was aggressive though.
Yeah. Hey, Ocho, you know what I tell him?
You like him?
If it ain't rough, it ain't me.
Okay.
Talk to me in a term that I can understand.
Okay.
That passive. Don't be passive aggressive.
Yeah.
Tell me what you want.
Yeah.
And if I can do it, I'm gonna make it happen. If I can't, I'm gonna tell you that I can't make it happen.
Yeah.
And ain't no problem. I ain't got no problem telling you what I can or can't do.
Right.
Because I'm a type of guy, promises are like pie crust, thin and easily broken.
Ooh.
I'm gonna make a commitment. So if I can do it.
Hold on now. Let me write that down. Now, women, let me give a pen and paper. Yeah, if you think I ain't gonna use that one on real, boy, pie crust.
Promises are like pie crust, thin and easily broken. Pie crust. So if I tell you something, I have every intention on being able to deliver that.
Right.
So, like I said, talk to me. Like, I'm not saying be disrespectful.
I like that.
But what she was saying is that if you are what you said you were, what you proclaim to be,
you got to stand on that.
I know you can. I know you can make it happen.
Right. I like that. I
said, okay, let's make it happen.
Hey,
Check this out, Ocho.
I'm glad you just said that, because the doctor, you listening? You listening?
Yeah.
He telling you what you need to do. Be a little aggressive. Yeah, there you go.
I like that. Ocho. Despite being married for 15 years, Sheryl Lee Ralph is finally moving in with her husband, Vincent.
Hey.
Check this out. In 15 years, the two have been in a bi-coastal relationship for 15 years. Sheryl worked on Abbott's Elementary and kept her anchored in LA, while Vincent's responsibilities had him tied to Philadelphia. But according to a source, regular visits every 2 weeks is no longer enough. Sheryl is moving to Philly. She will travel to LA to work, but the moment the camera stops rolling, she's heading home to her husband. Wow.
Hey.
Wow.
Traditional values on the way things work ain't for everybody.
No.
Miss Sheryl Lee Ralph has been smiling for 20 plus years. No issues, no problems. So she did what works for her. I think one of the problems that we always have is the traditional values and the way we are constructed to believe things are supposed to go in life.
What society says normal is.
The socially constructed things, you try to abide by a certain set of rules that don't really fit who you are. Right. Sometimes they don't fit who you are. You have to do what works for you. And I think that's where people make the mistake in trying to abide by those rules when they really don't align with your traditional values or whatever your values may be. And this is a prime example. Well, fuck what they talk about how it should go. We gonna do what work for us. And I think that's why she's been so happy for so long. And the timing of when they decided to move in, it works for them.
We need more. We need more time with each other. The once every other week, either I come to Philly or you come to LA.
Right.
That's no longer sustainable. You need more. I need more.
Right.
So now we have a meeting of the mind. That's what. That's all. A contract used to be a meeting of the mind.
Oh yeah.
Ocho, you know what?
Oh yeah.
There was no contract when you signed something. We had a meeting of the mind.
Right.
Okay, Ocho. I tell you what. I'm going to deliver you a dozen eggs. And 2 pounds of cheese.
Yeah.
And when you slaughter your hog, you're going to give me a shoulder or you're going to give me some grain. Okay. That was the contract. Somewhere along the lines, you got what you were supposed to get, but didn't give me what I was supposed to get. And so now there was no longer a meeting of the minds. So now we got to put things on an 8x10. We got to have a contract that says, okay, you're going to deliver the pound of cheese and you're going to deliver the egg. And in return, you're going to get this. So the contract that they had with each other, and you know what, Ocho? It was able to be amended on the fly.
Right.
Because when you go into it, what am I getting into? Who is this person? Well, you know she was an actress. You know he had responsibilities in Philly, but you decided to tie the knot. Okay. And before they had it like, okay, so what's going to be the agreement?
Right.
Am I going to stay in LA? You stay in Philly. We commute. And that worked for them for 15.
Right.
Hell, I know people get married and they don't sleep in the same bed.
Yeah.
But that worked for them.
I wonder, I should try that. What do you think about I introduced Rail to having separate
you and Rail done been living together because she gonna think something up. Because anytime you check, that sets off a person's antenna.
Right. I can't change my routine, huh?
You start wearing different cologne. She starts wearing different cologne. All of a sudden, she start wearing, she normally wear, nice French cut boy shorts.
Right.
And all of a sudden, she wearing thong underwear.
Oh,
she ain't wearing
shit.
no underwear. Like, hold
on, honey.
All of a sudden, she start working out. My grandfather used to say, hey, boy, if a woman start working out all of a sudden, she getting the body ready for somebody else to see her naked. I'm just saying, Ocho, that's what he's saying.
Shit, boy.
That's all I'm saying.
Boy, let me call her right now. I don't like the way that sound.
She wants somebody else to see what her body look like without them clothes.
Oh, boy, that right there make me sick. That make me sick to my stomach.
No, Ocho. But the thing is that you've been with her long enough. And just that's why women can catch a guy because all of a sudden you start doing something different than what you've done from the day she met you. And she's gonna see patterns.
Right.
It's hard. That's why we are animals. We're instinctive and we'll do the same thing.
Yeah.
That's why elephants know where to go to the water.
Yeah, that too.
Humans, you try to break it, but you have a modus operandi.
Yeah.
You have a method in which you operate.
Yeah. And mine has never changed for years. For years. So you already know when I'm acting a fool, when my routine changes. I do the same things over and over and over. And if that pattern changes or it sways just a little bit, I'm up to no good. And she knows that. That's good. But really quick before you even finish, a lot of the people, a lot of the women, especially a lot of the fellas too, the context of the Sheryl Lee Ralph, and them doing what works for them. I need most of you, all of you that are watching and listening, stop trying to abide by the rules that they have. I'm not gonna say brainwashed, that they have constructed for us to live by, because sometimes that might not work for you. It might not work for you. You find a partner, find your one, or find somebody you're willing to spend time with, even if it ain't for the long haul. Whoever you're spending your time with, do what works for you.
Right.
Do what works for you, because obviously the way they tell us it should be done, it ain't working. Because if you look at statistics, it ain't looking too good.
Well, consider the average marriage in the U.S. They said a study, I think it was 2022 or 2023, the average marriage is about 7 to 8 years. So they've already doubled that with 15.
Yeah.
So, and keep people out your business. Stop telling your girlfriends everything. Stop telling your family everything, and you'll be just fine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oxford picked Riz as the word of the year. Oxford University Press announced has named Riz as its word of the year, highlighting the popularity of the term used by Generation Z to describe someone's ability to attract or seduce another person. Oh, so you got that Riz, huh? You got that Riz.
Riz? What's that? What that
R-I-Z-Z.
What that mean? That's something new?
It's the ability to attract or seduce another person.
Okay, I like that. Ability to seduce or attract another person. I thought that was swag.
Yeah. Well, that was what they call. Hold on, what they used to charm.
Let me see. Riz, the ability to attract. Yeah, I mean, when it comes to women like a guy that carries himself a certain way.
They like confidence. They like a sense of humor.
That's swag. That's all a part of. It's under the same umbrella.
Women like men that can make them laugh. Like a confident man that can make them laugh.
Yeah.
If you confident and can make a man laugh, make a woman laugh.
Yeah.
Ocho.
Yeah, laugh right up out them clothes. Hey. laugh right up out them. Easy.
Boy, you so crazy. Boy, you funny. Okay.
Yeah.
I keep my 5 or 6 over Ocho. I just keep 5 or 6 handy just in case.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To keep them coming.
That's a
fan questions. Unc Ocho Jazz. Hey, Unc and Ocho, outside of normal things, what are some of the more unrecognized things you guys go throughout the season?
Throughout the season? Unrecognized?
Yeah.
Shoot, I don't really go through nothing throughout the season.
I just think that just a normal responsibility. I think the thing is for me is that the amount of responsibility as the head of everything.
Right.
My family, I'm in charge.
Okay, I see what you're going.
So when they need something, I'm the guy, and that's why I work so hard. Excuse me, because I have so many people counting on me, and I don't want to let anybody down. Damn, I'm good.
Okay,
but I got kids. I got my brother, my sister, my mom. I've got other people, other responsibilities. Now I got a team that's counting on me to show up and to do what I need to do to make sure they get their paychecks twice a month.
Yeah,
that everybody's bills are taken care of. So I just think the thing for me is that, and it's something that I relish, is that I think every person that I've been with probably over the last 15 years have pretty much told me the same thing. I don't know if a relationship is the most important thing to you. I think work and your responsibility that comes along with that is the most important.
Right.
So I've tried to okay, yeah, work is important. People are counting on me, but let me because I'm not good at multitasking.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like a lot of women can do 100 things. They can have the baby, they can be on the computer ordering this, they can be doing the stuff that you asked them to do. I can't do any of that.
Yeah, I mean,
I got a singular focus.
Right. Now that you've answered that and given me better context on the question that he asked, because it was kind of just really wasn't enough context in it, but the way you answered it, I mean, it's similar to the same as far as in season things I have to do, but it's such a routine that I do out of season as well, then I don't even count it. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't even count it.
Ain't no season.
Yeah, it ain't no season. It's something that it's a yearly thing. It's a year-round thing, and it has been for years because I'm used to it. Obviously, kids being important, kids, tuition, those that are in school, have the little ones, obviously, kids in high school. So it's kind of different. So that's why I said as soon as the question was asked, what else do you have to go through during, in season? I'm like,
right.
Well, shit, nothing. Because all I got to do is, just be prepared for work. Because everything else outside of that is something that goes on year round for me.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, and when I had the surgeries, I had back-to-back hip replacement surgeries. And so now I got to focus, hey, you got to get back on your feet ASAP. And to make sure that you're still able to do what you need to do. Because I'm not an excuse guy. Either, hey, you do what I got responsibilities. I don't do the excuses. And I think my grandmother, my grandfather, that's how they raised me. We don't make excuses. You get the job done.
Yeah.
And then you don't complain about that you had to do it.
Right.
And so for me, that's what I've always done. I've always, and I have a special fondness to people that have such responsibility and do it every day with a smile on their face.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Third Eye Woke asked Ocho and Shannon, what are your thoughts on Vontaze Burfict? How he played the game and the ending of his career? And also, Ocho, can you tell us about the character behind the closed doors and who he was as a person? I was gone when Vontaze got into the league, so I was long gone. So all I can tell you from what I saw from a distance, you could explain to him because you were on the roster when he got there.
No, I was gone too. Vontaze,
were you?
Yeah, Vontaze is the AJ Green, Andy Dalton era.
Oh, okay, okay,
listen,
okay.
But he's supposed to have been playing during your era. He would have been. I mean, Vontaze Burfict was perfect for your era.
Right.
or more so the era I played in, where you could actually play like that.
Right.
It's football. Originally, when you think about football, you think about middle linebackers and playing no games when it came to playing the game of football. That's who Vontaze Burfict was. It wasn't accepted, obviously, once the rules came into play and protecting players and head injuries and CT and all that stuff. But I like him. I like him. I like the way he played the game.
Barn Boy asked me, your knee was down at the 1 yard line on 11/16/03 against the Chargers. How many touchdowns do you think would have been overturned if today's replay was in effect when you played? They had replay when I played. The Chargers could have challenged it and said it wasn't a touchdown. I mean, I don't know what you want me to do.
Right.
I was not supposed to jump up to the official. Hey, man, I'm on the 1 yard line. There ain't no touchdown. Mark me down at the 1. If they didn't think it was a touchdown, they could have challenged it.
Right.
So I look, I know when I say I played in the 90s, but there was replay. I don't know why it wasn't. Y'all make it seem like I played with the black and white TV. like they was filming on the sideline like this. Ocho, damn.
Oh man.
I mean, I understand. I'm 55, but I did play. I would be considered a modern day player.
Right.
Any player that happened after the common draft, which I think is like 1966, is considered a modern player. So I think they would consider me a modern player. Unc and Ocho, Jared asked, Unc and Ocho, love the show. Unc, do you think you could do 225 for more reps than Ocho could do 185? Do you think you could do 225 on the bench for more reps than Ocho could do 185?
Why would he discredit me and put me at 185 when I could do 225 as well? What is he trying to say?
But you only going to do it for one rep. So he's trying to give you an advantage.
225? I could do 225 27 times. What are you talking about?
Ocho, I tell you what I'd be willing to do. I put up $1 million, say you can't do it 20,
Oh,
25,
you gonna
27.
run me my money? You gonna run me my money?
No chance.
This is what people fail to do. People always have an eye test. People always use the visual. Listen to me, stay with me now, baby. People always use the visual and look at something and say,
You
well,
got a t-shirt on. You got a
because,
t-shirt on. You got a t-shirt on up under that.
his frame is small. He
You got a
shouldn't be able
t-shirt.
to do this.
You got a t-shirt on up under that.
Yeah.
Take your shirt. Take that off, and let me show the people.
Yeah, I know. Hey, y'all ladies don't be looking at me now. Yeah. Yeah, let me come up out this thing. Let me come up out this thing. Yeah, you see that? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I just look like this. I just look like this. I have a small frame, but I'm strong. Huh?
You ain't doing no 225.
How you gonna tell me? And I've done it. I've done 225 27 times.
No.
I just look like this.
Pull up Ocho. I tell you what we can do.
What?
We can pull up what you did at the combine.
What is the combine? What the combine ain't got nothing to do with it. You talk about right now.
Ocho, first of all, this is how I know you can't do 227. Because when you went to the combine, that was your opportunity.
I didn't even lift.
Let me finish. Let me finish. The combine was when you're on the job interview. You're going to be at your absolute best. You're going to be at your fastest. You're going to be at your best because that's the job interview. You don't even lift like that anymore. I'm not so sure you could do 225.
I didn't even lift weights at the combine. All I needed to do was run my 40 and run routes. Once they saw my routes, that was it. That sealed the deal.
That's how I know you can't do 225, 27 reps.
I'm talking about now.
Now, if you said you do 185 like 10 times, I say, Ocho, you might get that.
No. I'm very strong despite my frame. I am extremely strong. So if you want to put that $1 million, make sure you stand on business by that $1 million too. I'm gonna do a video when I get back to Miami tomorrow.
No, you ain't gonna do no video. I'm gonna be there. Bring your $1 million with you. I don't need no video. I need to be there.
What?
I don't need no video.
Wait,
I don't need no video.
What I'm bringing?
No. Huh?
I'm a video it so you can see.
I don't need no video. I'm gonna be right there in your presence. Right. I'm gonna bring $1 million cash. Right. You bring yours. You put it right there.
Wait, what I'm taking $1 million out for?
Cause you bet me $1 million.
Nah, you said you bet the money. You bet the money.
Put up. I'm putting up $1 million. You put up $1 million.
So I'm walking away with $2 million.
You walking away with $2 million.
You know what? I'm $1 million for me and $1 million for Rail. You know, we appreciate that. Happy holidays.
Yeah. Well, I tell Rail to put up $1 million too, because I got to cover her too. So it's $2 million.
I like that. Yeah, boy.
Yeah, I like that too.
It's cold in Philly, man. Let me put my jacket.
I might find. Hey, with $2 million, I might find me somebody then. Ocho.
You already got somebody. She done donated you $2,000.
Hey, and well, guess what? And her friend about to donate me $1 million. Her friend and her husband about to donate me $2 million. So I'm about to have $2 million, 2,000.
Hey, it's cold. It's cold. Hey, I could turn the heat on in the room. That doesn't count. That don't count against my what you call it? What they take a credit card for at the front desk?
Room chart incidentals.
No, that the heat don't count for that, huh?
No, you have to order room service.
Oh, okay. Because in Philly, it's 40 degrees. That's why I got the jacket on here. But I ain't want to turn the heat on because I thought it charged my credit card.
No.
Oh, shit. Let me turn the heat on then so I can take the damn jacket off.
Make sure you click that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. We're at 404,000. Have we hit 405 yet? 404 what? Yeah. We're 25 subscribers away from 405,000. Guys, you don't know how much Ocho and I, we really appreciate this, because you've gotten us grown a lot faster than we even expected. We expected to be, we expected to hit the numbers that we are now somewhere around March, April, maybe even June. But to be able to do this in about 2 months' time, we greatly appreciate that. It lets us know that we're heading in the right direction. But we still, wherever you listen to Nightcap at, wherever you watch us, leave your reviews. Let us know what you think. Would you like us to talk more about something else? Would you like us not to do this? Would you like us not to do that? because at the end of the day, it's about, we try to come up with topics, and obviously the sports speak for themselves. The games speak for themselves. We're going to offer you our analysis of what we thought about the game. But when we start going off topic of sports, it's kind of like what you guys want to hear. Yeah. What would you like for us to talk about? What would you like to hear our opinions on? And so how similar are our opinions to yours? And where do we differ? You agree with Ocho, you agree with me, you agree with both of us. Maybe there's a combination. I get what Ocho is saying, but I kind of agree with Shannon. I kind of get what Shannon was saying, but I kind of agree with Ocho. But that's what this is about. This is about what you would like for us to talk about. How would you like for us to go about this? So make sure you click that like button so you can, and hit that subscribe button. So anytime that Unc and Ocho go live, you'll get a notification to know we're about to do this. We've also pinned Shea by Laportier at the top of the link. With the holidays right around the corner, we got Christmas, we got New Year's, and I know we got some birthdays. So make sure you go get yourself one, or for someone special, a bottle of Shea by Laportier. Ocho, what else you got to talk about? We got to get ready. Ooh, man, it's 1 o'clock.
Yeah, I don't know. I got inside the NFL tomorrow morning. What you got? First take tomorrow?
I got first take tomorrow.
Okay.
I got first take.
I'm trying to think what else.
And I got a 6-hour flight back to LA.
Wait, where you at?
I'm in NYC.
Oh, you right down? Man, we could have did the show from the same room. I'm in Jersey.
Man, I had a busy day today, Ocho. I did my podcast. I did Club Shay Shay. I shot somebody today up here.
You had? Oh, you can't say who. You can't say who.
I can't tell you. It's a secret.
In New York.
But I think it's gonna be a great one. I got a couple coming out over the next month.
Yeah.
It's gonna blow some people away.
Yeah.
Because these people hadn't done an interview in a very long time.
Right.
And they shared some stories.
Right.
I'm not so sure anybody's ever heard.
Yeah.
So I'm anxious to hear how the how people receive the guys that I'm having on. And I'm still shooting, but like I said, I got three or four people that people are gonna be surprised, like, hey, he on Club Shay Shay, Unc do it. Yeah, you know, Unc, yeah, man, Unc be trying to get that thing in. So thank you for joining another episode of Club Shay Shay of Nightcap with Unc and Ocho. I'm your favorite sports uncle, Shannon Sharpe. He's your favorite number 85. He's so proud. He's so happy his team went on the road without Joey B and got a hard-fought victory in overtime, 34-31. Jake Browning was really, really good tonight, 32 of 37, 354 and a touchdown. Trevor Lawrence suffers a nasty ankle injury. We don't know the extent or if he will, but it looks like he might miss some time, Ocho, which will be very, very costly for the Jag because they have the lead in the AFC South. But the Texans are, right on their heels. And when the way CJ Stroud is playing and the way DeMeco Ryans have them playing as a team, I would not be surprised if Trevor Lawrence is out for any significant period of time if the Houston Texans doesn't overtake them and end up winning that division, which would be a huge accomplishment, which now DeMeco Ryans must be a unanimous coach of the year in CJ Stroud, even though Puka Nacua is having an unbelievable season. But 20-5 with the numbers that he's putting up, and I think CJ might be in top 5 in passing yards.
Crazy.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So thank you for joining Nightcap. Thank you for clicking that like button. Thank you for clicking that subscribe button. Thank you for helping us grow. Thank you for helping us become so popular. We really, really appreciate your love, support, and kindness. And so we will see you guys Thursday.
I love y'all. Follow me on Instagrams.